Get ready for the most epic archaeological find in recent history. Scientists have unearthed an astonishing, half-a-million-year-old wooden wonder on the banks where Zambia meets Tanzania, a spot where Africa's ancient past comes alive. This jaw-dropping discovery shatters our existing timeline and raises questions about human evolution. Built well before modern humans roamed the Earth, this incredible structure is sparking heated debates among researchers worldwide. Let's dive into what could be the biggest archaeological revelation of the year and uncover the secrets behind the world's oldest known wooden marvel. Wood's been the go-to building block for humans since the dawn of civilization, with evidence showing folks built homes using timber over 10,000 years ago. Just imagine stepping into a 6000 BC Neolithic longhouse, one of the biggest and baddest structures from back then, capable of housing up to 30 people. We've always thought our ancient ancestors were wandering nomads during the Stone Age. But now, buckle up for some major mind-blowing news that completely flips this narrative on its head. Get ready for a major revelation. A treasure trove of ancient finds in Zambia has blown our minds by uncovering what might be the oldest wooden structure on record, an astonishing 500,000 years old. In 2019, researchers at the remote Colombo Falls site stumbled upon some incredible preserved relics, tools, and pieces from what could have been a massive wooden construct. The fact that these early Stone Age wood artifacts survived for so long is nothing short of miraculous. They were perfectly preserved beneath a riverbed until now. As the team digs deeper, they're using super careful techniques to study these finds without causing any damage. It's like time traveling through history with our own eyes. Check out this ancient game changer. As the team peels back the layers at Colombo Falls, they're uncovering more secrets from our prehistoric past. Take a close look at this incredible wooden tool. Its sturdy edge is like something straight from a toolbox today. But the real mind-blowing part, the way the archaeologists discovered a clever arrangement of interlocking wood pieces, initially puzzling, but now revealing an ingenious notch system. It's clear that someone carefully carved and shaped each piece. It sits snugly on top of a tree trunk, and it's this level of precision engineering that makes us realize just how resourceful our ancestors were. Let's dive deeper into this fascinating find. Not only did our ancestors use this tree as a workbench to shape their wooden tools, but they also left behind some major marks, the kind that tell us exactly how this structure was built. The Colombo River has been hiding secrets for centuries, and it seems this ancient walkway or platform is one of them. Made from two logs carefully carved with stone tools, the team thinks this might have been a vital path for early humans to navigate their surroundings. Now, take a closer look at that incredible notch in the top log. It's like a little puzzle piece holding everything together. It's clear our ancestors had a knack for problem solving and working with nature to build something truly remarkable. Meet Professor Larry Barham, the archaeologist who unearthed this mind-blowing discovery. When he first laid eyes on it, he thought to himself, this has to be a hoax. The fact that our ancient ancestors were able to combine wood and stone in such an innovative way truly pushes the boundaries of what we thought was possible back then. We're talking about humans who lived around 500,000 years ago, a time when expectations were low regarding their technological capabilities. But here's the thing, this structure is more than just a clever trick. It's a testament to our ancestors' ingenuity and problem-solving skills. The wooden piece with that U-shaped notch was a game changer, but how exactly did they use it? That's what Professor Barham and his team are still trying to figure out. Now, let's dive into the aha moment that changed everything. When Professor Barham first saw this unusual wooden piece, he was stumped. It wasn't like anything his team had ever seen before. But then, something sparked in his brain, memories of his childhood favorite toy, Lincoln Logs. You know, those little wooden logs with notches on them that let you stack and build. Suddenly, the pieces clicked into place for Professor Barham. He realized that this ancient wooden log might just be a piece of a much bigger, complex structure, using the same principle as Lincoln Logs, one notch fitting onto another to create something incredible. The more he thought about it, the more he was convinced. His team had stumbled upon a groundbreaking discovery that challenged everything they thought they knew about our ancient ancestors' building skills. Now that we've cracked the code on this ancient log, let's see just how clever our ancestors were. That notch isn't just for show. It actually made the entire structure more stable and reliable. Imagine building something with blocks or logs, only to have it all come crashing down because one piece slips out of place. But with these notched logs, that wouldn't happen. They would lock securely into each other, forming a solid base that could support all sorts of things. Professor Barham thinks this might have been part of a pathway, keeping feet dry and safe from rough terrain. Or maybe it was the foundation for a raised platform, a perfect spot to stash goods like firewood or food, protected from the elements. Heck, it could even have been a cozy little perch where folks would sit and craft their own treasures. The possibilities are endless when you've got a rock-solid base built with smart design. But wait, there's more. If we add a roof or some sort of shelter to this clever platform, it could have easily become a cozy little home or even a place to catch some ZS. Can you imagine curling up under the stars with the sound of that 770-foot waterfall in the distance? But our scientists didn't find this ancient abode exactly where they expected. At least, not right away. When they arrived at Calambo Falls in 2019 to continue their excavations from 2006, they were bummed to see that the river had changed course and flooded the area. Undeterred, the team came up with a new plan. They'd slide down a 30-foot cliff and make their way to a nearby beach along the Calambo River, upstream of an awe-inspiring waterfall that plunges into Lake Tanganyika. And it was there, amidst this stunning scenery, that they stumbled upon some incredible artifacts from our ancestors' past. The first one they found, a 390,000-year-old digging stick. But what really caught their attention were other objects like a wedge, a splitting branch with that genius notch we talked about earlier, and a log cut at both ends, all super helpful tools for building and surviving in this ancient environment. And that's exactly what happened. These game-changing tools were preserved perfectly due to waterlogged sediments that didn't have enough oxygen, kind of like when you keep your veggies fresh in the fridge. Without this special combo, all these amazing half-a-million-year-old finds would have disappeared forever. But thanks to this incredible luck, we're now learning so much more about our ancestors' lives and homes. Professor Barham thinks that Calambo Falls is actually even older than scientists previously thought. Can you believe it? And if that wasn't enough, the professor believes there are many more secrets hidden in the same region just waiting to be uncovered. This boosts the area's importance big time for archaeologists, which is why our professor is teaming up with the Zambian government to get Calambo Falls recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Fingers crossed, Twan. This would open doors to even more discoveries and give us a deeper look into our history. Here's what blows our minds. This ancient structure is from a time when our direct ancestors, Homo sapiens, hadn't even shown up on Earth yet. So, who could have built it? Scientists think it might have been the work of Homo heidelbergensis, a type of early human that lived in the same region. Let's dive into these incredible beings. They were first discovered back in 1908 near Heidelberg, Germany, and had some super cool features like bigger bones, larger brains, and flatter faces compared to other early humans. Plus, being able to handle colder climates was a game changer for them. Their bodies were shorter and wider, all about conserving heat. Get ready for some serious mind-blowing. Homo heidelbergensis was a total powerhouse. They were the first to take down massive animals during hunts and to create cozy homes using wood and rocks. But here's the thing. This ancient structure challenges everything we thought we knew about our Stone Age ancestors, making them seem way more resourceful than we gave them credit for. It turns out they weren't just nomads, constantly on the move. Instead, they were clever enough to settle down in one spot with access to a steady water source and a forest full of food. Even Professor Barham is impressed, saying that this discovery completely flipped his perspective on our early ancestors. Ditching the labels, let's dive into what really matters: pure ingenuity. These ancient humans took a leap of creativity, combining their smarts, skills, and vision to bring forth something entirely new and massive. Crafted from wood, they weren't just copying, they were pioneers, making history with a masterpiece that had never been seen before. This radical shift shows us that our ancestors' capabilities went far beyond what we've traditionally thought. They were true innovators, busting that Stone Age stereotype. We often envision ancient humans huddled in caves or simple shelters, with primitive tools and a nomadic lifestyle focused on hunting and gathering. But what if I told you that wasn't the whole story? These early hominins were probably way more advanced than we gave them credit for. It's possible they built settled communities, relying on steady food sources and working together to construct impressive structures, all of which demand serious planning, teamwork, and a solid grasp of language. This changes everything. Get ready to rethink the Stone Age. New findings show us that early humans were way more than just nomadic foragers, taking us on a fascinating journey into their world of building and planning. It seems these clever hominins knew how to create comfortable homes using woodworking techniques. Who knew? This breakthrough not only stretches back our understanding of African woodworking skills, but also gives a huge insight into early humans' advanced cognitive abilities. And guess what? There's still so much more we have yet to uncover about our ancestors. What do you think this discovery tells us about human evolution? Hit that comment button and let's get the conversation started. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you're stoked about uncovering human history with us.